What if time isn't what we think it is? We wake up, we age, we watch things begin and end. Time feels obvious. But the deeper we look into relativity, quantum mechanics, cosmology, the stranger and less certain it becomes. So is time real? In our everyday lives, time feels like a river, steady, forward-moving, unstoppable. But Einstein shattered that illusion. In special relativity, time is not absolute. It's relative. It bends depending on how fast you're moving. And in general relativity, it warps under gravity. Time runs slower near massive objects and faster farther away. So imagine this, two twins. One stays on Earth, the other flies near the edge of a black hole for what she experiences as 1 year. When she returns, Earth has aged a decade. Her journey through time is real. It's not a trick of perception. It's built into the fabric of space-time itself. So is time real, in this sense? Absolutely. But it's also deeply personal. It's local, not universal. Now take a step back. Imagine the entire universe, all of space and all of time as a single four-dimensional structure. Past, present, future, all equally there. This is the block universe idea. And from this perspective, time doesn't flow. It just is. The universe is frozen, like a DVD where every frame already exists. You, right now, are just one frame. The flow you feel, that sense of moving from moment to moment, isn't a property of the universe. It's something happening in your brain, a spotlight of consciousness scanning across a static reality. In this view, the past is still real. The future already exists. And time, it's not a river, it's a landscape. But hold on, if time doesn't flow, why do we remember the past but not the future? That's where entropy comes in. Every system tends toward disorder. A glass falls, shatters, and spreads its pieces, but you never see shards leap off the floor and reform into a glass. The arrow of time, the fact that things seem to move forward, is tied to this rise in entropy. The universe started in a low entropy state, and ever since things have been getting messier. Time's direction, in other words, may not be built into the laws of physics. It might just be a story told by increasing disorder. Without entropy, there may be no reason at all for time to move forward. Now here's the twist. When physicists try to write an equation that describes the entire universe, including gravity and quantum effects, they get something strange. It's called the Wheeler-DeWitt equation. It doesn't include time at all. It suggests the universe at the most fundamental level doesn't evolve, it just exists. Time, change, causality before and after may emerge only when we look at small parts of the whole. Like temperature emerges from atoms moving, time might emerge from the correlations between quantum states. You zoom in close enough and time just disappears. So maybe time isn't something the universe has. Maybe it's something our minds make. Some physicists think time is a feature of consciousness, a way to track change, to compare one moment to another. Others think time comes from entanglement, from the way quantum systems interact. In certain models of quantum gravity, even space itself emerges from webs of entangled information. In those theories, space and time aren't fundamental, they're derived. So, whether it's real or not, time matters. Because our lives are written in it and our stories unfold through it.